Alright guys, today I'm gonna review this Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. I went to buy some fragrance from Dior and they asked me if I wanna buy more and get more discount, so I did it. And I always wanted to try this foundation and I just get a chance to do that right now. Oh my god, it's so cute. By the way, it's 50 mils. That's kinda a lot. I bought to use for my face though, but normally foundation would be like 30 mils, but this one is like, let me check the price quick. Okay, this one is $40. I bought it for like a little bit pricier than that because of tax in my country. Anyway, there are 40 shades. That's a good shade range. I'm sorry, I cannot swatch a lot of shades for you guys because I cannot afford it. But I bought this one in the color 1N. It's neutral. Normally I would buy the foundation that's like 3 to 4 shades darker than my skin, but I don't have the foundation that exactly match my face, and it's in quarantine. I look so pale, so I bought a shade that I think might match me at the store, even though I try on my hands. That's not a good idea, but this one, it claims a face and body foundation with natural finish that's both waterproof and sweat resistant. So I think I saw a lot of reviews about this one. It's kind of sheer. Me personally, I like the sheer foundation and I would go heavy with the concealer. It will look more like skin. So I'm so excited to try this one. If you don't know the review of this foundation, just stay tuned. And the shade that I bought is 1 neutral, and the 01 is the lightest one. This one is the second lightest. And I bought a neutral because I don't know my skin tone. Sometimes it's kind of pale and it's not pinky, and it's a little bit yellow, but it's really not. So I bought a neutral. I think this one looks kind of like a little bit warm, but when I blend it in, it looks more yellow and a little bit yellow and kind of neutral. But I will leave it to you guys. After I blend it in, it looks really natural and not too warm or too yellow. Let's try it on my face. And today I think I'm not gonna use a primer. Like normally I'm gonna use pore minimizing primer, but I'm gonna see how the actual foundation looks like. And one face I'm gonna do the flat top Kabuki brush, and the other one might be the sponge. This one is my most favorite sponges ever. This one is from Beauty Blender, the Pro one, and this one is from Sigma. Let's get started. Alright, let's start with the sponge first. I'm gonna put for like that amount that I think is kind of like 1 pump. Oh my god, it's liquidy. On the foundation. It looks so glowing. I will use all the axes on my neck. So this is a finished look of the sponge side. It's kinda a little bit darker for my skin tone, but this is the number 1 shade, the second lightest. But actually I don't mind with that. But if you have like kinda pale skin like me and you need the exact match, I don't think this one is the exact match for you, but I'm okay with that. And for my first impression, looks so freaking good. It's not sheer if you ask me, but I use kind of a lot, like big one pump for one side, but it's look like skin and really glowy. I have dry skin, by the way, so I think this is a plus for me. My first impression for the sponge, oh my god, looks so beautiful. I think this is my new most favorite finish that I ever tried for the foundation. My god, I'm excited. Alright, let's move on to the Kabuki Brush side. Spray a little. I think for this foundation, a little go a long way, and this is the finished look of the Kabuki brush. I think you get a lot more coverage and it looks more matte, but you still can see some dewy effect like that. So I think me personally, I like the sponge more, but if you like to use with the Kabuki brush, it works really good as well, but it's not my favorite. I mean, I love it, but I like this side more. So I'm gonna let you guys see both sides and compare. I would like to try for one more layer, but I think that one is enough already, and that is chalking. I'm so impressed, everyone. And right now it's 4 p.m. and I'll do the check-in with you guys, and I'm gonna finish my makeup. I think I let it set a bit and I feel like it oxidized a little bit, like it looks darker somehow. I'm kind of okay with that because I bought like the second lightest, even though it's a little bit darker for my pale skin, but I'll make it work with a concealer. The concealer blends into the foundation with no issue, and that's a plus. guys, I'm gonna tell you guys, I haven't put highlighter on yet, and the foundation alone make my skin super glowy, even though I already put the powder. My goodness, this is amazing. Alright guys, this is my finished makeup look, and I have to say that before I even put the highlighter on, my face is super glowy. I feel like this foundation oxidized a bit, like one shade darker, and I'm gonna do the wear test for this foundation. So far, I fucking love the finished look and the glowy skin. I never get that glowy finished look with some kind of coverage. That's insane. And the only bad thing that I could say is the oxidation. And I will be right back for the wear test. Hi guys, and welcome back. Right now it's 11 p.m. I don't know how long it is. Actually, I'm gonna stay up all night, but yesterday I didn't sleep well, so I think I'm gonna wrap this video sooner than I thought it would be. And final look. And today I wear a mask all the time because I went to the mall and I went to the theater. My lipstick fades off. But for foundation, stay on pretty amazing. There's some light. I use the glasses, so something happened. It's normal. But overall, I think it looks the same as the first minute that I apply, but it's not as fresh. And my laugh line creased a bit, but I wear mask all the time, so I cannot really say that. And today I don't wear any primer, pore minimizing primer or anything. So I think if I use a pore minimizing primer, I would look so snatched and the perimeter of my face would look so glowy, so I love that. So I would say that everything stays on so good. I think this foundation is great for dry skin or normal skin. And if you have the combo skin, you can use the primer to adjust your oil control. And if you have oily skin, then you might need to be careful with it. You need a lot of techniques like pore minimizing primer, mattifying stuff. And if you bake your whole face, I think it will look so snatched. I only bake on my T-zone and it looks amazing. Doesn't move a bit, only just a little bit on here for my brush side. Crease a little bit. Anyways guys, I'm so tired and I hope this video would be useful for everyone. Thank you so much. See you in my next video.